Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a classical calculus problem, finding where a curve has a horizontal tangent line. We'll use implicit differentiation to determine where the slope is zero and solve this step by step. If you are studying for a test or just love math, this one is for you. Let's get started. Find all points x, y such that the tangent line to the curve defined by the equation is horizontal. So we know if we have a horizontal tangent, then the derivative or the slope is zero. And we're going to start off with the derivative of x squared, which is 2x plus, and I'm going to come back to this, and the derivative of y is 2y dy dx, because we're taking the derivative with respect to x, so we're just going to write y prime instead of that. And the derivative of 1 is 0. The derivative of any constant is 0. Now here, this is a product, if y equals fg, then y prime would be f prime g plus g prime f. Now, this is f, the x, and y is the g. Now, f prime of the x is just 1, and g prime of the y is 1 as well, but dy dx, because the derivative is with respect to x, so we're just going to write g prime is y prime. Now, here, the product rule tells me f prime, which is 1, we're just not going to write that, times a g, which is y, plus g prime, which is y prime, times f, which is x. So I'm just going to rewrite this as 2x plus y prime x plus 2y. I took that y prime out as the greatest common factor from here equals 0. I'm going to move these two to the other side, so we have y prime x plus 2y equals negative 2x minus y. Divide both sides by x plus 2y, so we have y prime equals negative 2x minus y all over x plus 2y. And this is why this is tricky, because now you don't only need to find out the x value where the tangent is horizontal, but also you need to find the y value. So we know the slope or the derivative has to be 0 for a horizontal tangent. So we're just going to go 0 equals negative 2x minus y all over x plus 2y. Now I'm just going to cross multiply the bottom and there, and that's going to give me 0 equals negative 2x minus y. I'm going to move the negative y to the other side, so I have y equals negative 2x. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the negative 2x and sub it into the y's right here. So therefore, if we call this is, let's say 2, and this is 1, I'm just going to sub 2 in 1. And that way I'm going to get x squared plus x times y, which is negative 2x, plus y squared, which is negative 2x, squared equals 1. I knew I needed a space here, so I should have written everything to the right and then moved to the left. But you know what? We have more space here. So we're just going to go there for the final answer, or to wrap this up. So I'm just going to draw a little box here that we're going to put everything in after. So let's work from here and try to fit as much as possible in here. So there's going to be x squared. That's going to be minus 2x squared. And that's going to be plus 4x squared equals 1. And I'm just going to go x squared minus 2x squared, that's minus 1x squared, and that's going to be plus 4x squared. So I'm going to have 3x squared equals 1. And therefore, x squared equals 1 over 3, and x will equal square root of both sides, and it's going to be plus or minus square root of 1 is 1, and the square root of 3 is just going to be square root of 3. And now, since we know what the x value is, I'm just going to take that and sub it in the number 2 equation here to find out what the y value is, and I'm going to do that right here. So y equals negative 2 times 1 over root 3, and that's going to give me negative 2 over root 3. And also I'm going to sub in the negative 1 over root 3. So that's negative 2 times negative 1 over root 3. And as you see, that's going to give me positive 2 over root 3. So the 2 points that have a horizontal tangent are 1 over root 3 and negative 2 over root 3. And the other point is negative 1 over root 3 and positive 2 over root 3. You want to rationalize the denominator? This is just going to be root 3 over 3 and negative 2 root 3 over 3. And the same thing here. That's going to be negative root 3 over 3. And that's going to be 2 root 3 over 3. And that's it. We found the points where the tangent line is horizontal using implicit differentiation. If this helped you understand the process better, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more math content, and drop a comment if you have any questions. See you in the next one.